Hello, my name is Grayson. I'm a former top three Blue League player. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. I'm just gonna give you a tutorial on how to be great with some VOD review and quitting remarks. So let's get into that. So I'd say there's three absolute key, details, key like ideas to become a good player. And if you don't have one of these, you practically don't have all of them. So let's talk about this practice. You have to practice because no matter what, you aren't going to get better without not trying. You're not going to get better when you haven't played the game in a while. You're not going to be better when you aren't trying to get better. I mean, that's very simple, but it's also very corny. But I'm being honest. I used to play this game every single day. I had to learn how to do these things by practicing. I had to learn how to wall flick, how to wall hit, how to flick it, how to air dribble, how to do some text, how to do everything. I know. So it really just comes down to if you practice. Now, another reason I say that is because if you just focus on uh like nothing else but practicing, you won't be good. And I know that sounds really obvious, but it actually isn't. Because I see many new players talk like in BWL, talking Orion, like try their hardest to prove why they're good, but like they don't practice whatsoever, so they just get clowned on and just lose every single time. So our next part will be on the mindset. Mindset also is a huge part of practicing because if you have a good mindset will also want you to practice. So um they both kind of like interlink, but a good mindset is where you always want to win. You play to win, and you always focus on getting better. You don't like try to hate on anybody because I know there's some people who have an excuse for every time they lose a game. I remember seeing people say, "Oh, I only used like 70% of my skill. Oh, I didn't try. Oh, I'm on like a 200 peak server." Listen, I don't care what server you're on. I don't care what like I don't know how bad you're trying. I don't care. But all you gotta do is just try and play to win. At the end of the day, if you lose, it's only one game. It's not that big of a deal. If you lose consistently, then it's not that big of a deal because no matter what, if you just have a good mindset, you're going to focus on getting better and you're going to focus on how that game will affect what you do in the future. It's both of these sound very corny, but like it's just two very key concepts that are like super important. So that's also an important part of it. So, because good mindset equals practice, and you just keep. All right, I'm back. My headset just died, but we're back. So now that we talked about mindset and practice, if you have a good mindset, you're gonna be wanting to practice more, get better, and these two are just great duo, just a great duo. So our next part is opponents. Now this is like the most complicated idea of it. I'm gonna put it in a very simple way. You always want to play opponents that are equal to you. If you play opponents that are worse than you, you're not going to really get better. If you play opponents that are stronger than you, you're going to lose a majority more. Even though it might sound better that you're playing with like the best of the best, you're not going to be able to do what they do off the bat. That was a problem I had starting. I was just starting. I was playing against like top players like Light, Bachi, Fluff. They were some of the best players in the world. And Pain, and just all of them in general. And I was doing good, but I wasn't getting any better because I wasn't like trying to see the progression of my skill. It's so much easier to see the progression of your skill when you try to face people that are easy, not easier, on the same level as you. Because if you do the same level as you progressively like see your progress. You see like how other players in your skill set like play the game, and it's honestly just a way better like it's honestly just a way better method than just playing people that are stronger than you. Because no matter what, if you play someone that is like objectively stronger than you, like you're gonna lose a majority of those games, and you're not gonna learn from them. People that are equal to you, if you lose a game, you're easier to learn off of it. If you win a game, you know what to do against them. It's just a way easier method of getting better. So these are my key 3 ideas for practicing. Honestly, it's not that hard. We're gonna do a VOD review now, and I'll see you there. Alright, so let's get on to the VOD review. I think this is against Egg, who's another top 10 player of all time. So this is the only VOD I can find. Me just having fun. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of analysis of like what goes on in my head during the game. So like I could show you what like how to think in the middle of a game. So we're gonna start off, and I immediately bait the rush, and then I play back. The reason I do that is because I know Egg. He's mobile, so he has a better hitbox than me. So I always want to play back at the start. I don't want to have a immediately rush in, because if he takes advantage of that, it's an easy goal in my net. So you always have to make sure who you're playing against. If they have a bigger hitbox than you, if they are just like at a higher advantage than you always have to play back and be ready for anything. So he takes it up. He's dribbling, and at this point, he attacks it, and it's right where I am. So what I do, oops. So what I do is I just hit it back, because I know I'm at an angle where he cannot hit it here, because I'll already be running back. I can easily get there. He cannot hit it here. But he still hits it right here, right to me, and I hit it and deflect it back. I use my pull tech, which is just once he immediately hits it, I pull it back just for safety. Not even a tech really, but all you gotta do is just focus about making sure the ball doesn't go in your net and making sure that he doesn't have the easiest shots possible. So I get it back to me. He pulls it. Now here, I would usually look for this corner right here, or I would want him to not have a possible way of getting it back to him. So I would look for here or here. I don't know what I do in this vid. Yep, I look for the corner, and I hit it back. I miss. Now let's talk about what I just did right there. So it's very simple. I just keep possession of his zoning, and then once I believe he's at a good spot, he's right here, by the way, where my character is, I try to take advantage of it and attack it. Now, it was a post shot and he was right there. It wasn't the smartest move. So then he immediately just hits it right back to me. I can't take possession of it. So I hit it back, take it back, and I hit a perfect goal. The reason I hit this shot right dead in the middle, the reason I hit it right in the middle is because, one, he's running up at me, and then he already jumps. So if you're running up and you jump, I already know it's going to take a second for him to get back up there. So all I do is just take advantage of him already going to be at a lower ground when the ball gets there, and I just hit it right there, and it's an amazing goal. So the next part of it, I haven't seen this in months, by the way, so I'm just going with you. So when he's just dribbling like that, you don't want to do any attacks whatsoever. You don't want to rush in, because if you rush in while he's at his zone, he can immediately just hit. He can hit an easy just wall shot on you, immediately giving you a goal. It's just he's gonna be at a way better advantage than you. He can roof shot. He can do absolutely anything to me, and I'm just like right in front of him, not guarding my goal. So I take advantage of it because I see he's dropping back. He's running back. He already gave up on the ball. So I rush in. I take advantage of it. I have a perfect shot at the goal. I miss it. Make sure you have better aim than me, guys. I zone it here. I try to do the same play. He reads it. Now, let me tell you something about roof dribbles. When they just do it up and up like this, they don't have full possession of it. They don't have a 100% like control over the ball because they can't guard all of this. They can't guard the whole height of it. If he's over here in this area, you want to rush in when it's going up here. If he's over here in this area, you want to rush in when it's down, okay? So I try to rush in, and he panics because of it. And let me tell you what just happened here. I messed up, obviously, but what happened is I didn't see him rushing. You always have to watch your man rushing. If he rushes while you're in zone, you don't hit it straight to him. Okay, don't. I didn't do it well here, but what you should do is honestly just keep it in your zone and play patient until you find a perfect angle where he's still up and you can easily get it in. Okay, so don't do what I did because I hit it perfectly right to him and he read it like a book. So I always just start off having good possession of it and then just take an easy shot. Um, it's just a simple save. See, I tried to rush in there, and once again, it didn't work. And I am obviously at a disadvantage. He's halfway in the zone, and I'm just sitting back at my own net. I have nothing to do, and he just scores it on me. I just hit a simple shot. The ball's so slow that you don't. It does. Your start doesn't matter. Okay. So let's talk about rushing. Rushing. There's only a few good times you should ever rush. I rush here because I see he's here. He's jumping. The only way he could get here is with a dash. I know he might probably have it. I don't remember. But all I know is he's not at a better advantage than I am. I'm already at the ground. It's going to take him longer to get there. If you know your math and you know the hypon. Listen, math, stay in school, kids, because it makes you better at Blade League. But whatever, I'm closer to the ball than him. I believe so. So I rush in. He's obviously at a bad angle, and I have full percentage of the ball. Possession. Like, full advantage, full possession. No matter what, he can't do anything here. This is an easy goal, and it is. Oh, yeah, don't waste your pull, guys. Your ability is always super strong. Let's talk about this one right here. So, it's in my zone here. He's obviously still in the air. So I don't want him to get air shot on me, just slam dunking me in it. So I take possession of it and just try and clear it away. I have the goal. He pulls it. I miss it also. I make sure I always try to hit it in a place where he can't get it. That's a very simple play, but it honestly it's the one thing many new players like don't do is just hitting it where they aren't like ever be like oh my god, just always pass it back to yourself to a point where they can't get it. And Egg, he obviously attacks it. He wasted his pull. So all I do is I just use my pull and just get it in. It's a very simple play, but it always works because you don't want to waste your ability. You always want to use it at the right time. So I mess up here. I take advantage of it in the air. We both have no pull. Let's talk about this play right here. So he's right here. I'm right here. I immediately see this, and I believe it's almost an easy goal right here. I just have a great advantage of the ball. I can hit it right here, which if you want to play it safer, just hit it like right here in this area in the middle, and it's an easy goal. So right now, it's just not looking good for Egg. He has to work on his positioning in this game. I hit a very lucky wall shot. He pulls it. Love you, Egg, by the way. I pull it back just so he doesn't have possession of it. I'm just passing it back to myself. And then here, don't ever do what I do, okay? So now, the only reason I did it is because I see him walking. I don't see him doing any dash, not going for it at all. He still expects me to have full possession of it, so I immediately dash. Don't ever do this. If it's in this position and you were still over here at the back, not after I dash, but before, then you just have to play it safe because he has an easy way to getting it. If he rushed in on this, I would have lost. So I just keep having possession of it. I miss it. Just keep zoning. Honestly, zoning is so important. And then you just have to here. He has full possession of it. He is so much in the advantage here. He's pushed up. The ball's always coming back to him if he hits into a corner, if I deflect it, no matter what. So all you have to do is just keep deflecting until you get the pressure off of you. And then my reaction time is just very bad at that. So it's just a very simple game, really. I hit it. I miss it and panic and use pull. Don't panic, whatever you do. Don't try and panic. You probably will, but it's okay. Just bounce back. Now let's talk about this. I really like this play right here. So he's up in the air. Oh my god. So he is up in the air. He's already used his pull, so if anything goes in here, he's obviously cooked. I know this right here, he's already falling. If he keeps falling, he has no more possession of it, and the ball will bounce back to me. So I dash in and just hit a roof shot. Since he's falling, he can't get it, and it's a goal for me. Now, whenever they have the ball, just play it safe, just play containment. You don't really ever want to rush in immediately. Because you see, well, no, that was a great Russian by him. I over attacked there, and I can't clash with him. Eggs is a great clasher. He immediately just got past me. So what I do is I just play contain, just play it safe, and then once I have the advantage, once I know he wastes his pull, I just keep the attack going and I just use my pull, and it's just a GG's from there. So that's a VOD review. Of course, I didn't play perfect here. This is not my best game ever. This isn't like a top 10 game from me. This is a very, very just normal game for me of me just playing and just having fun. But that's how but it's me just trying to show you what I think of when I'm trying to play the game. And it helps with mindset. It helps with how you want to practice. It helps with what opponents you want to play. So, yeah, let's go. Alright. So, here are my quitting remarks. We're just going to talk about why. I mean, not why I'm quitting, it's obvious, but I'm just done with the game. I'm playing it for too long. But we're going to talk about, who I played with, some shout outs, some teams I played with, and just having a good time in general. So, when I first started the game, on my first day ever, I met some of the best players in the world. I met the #1 US player, met the #1 EU player, met absolutely everyone. I was so lucky to meet them first day. If I didn't meet them, I probably wouldn't be making this video right now. I'd probably be still doing my job, which I am. That's another reason why I'm quitting. I got a job now. So let's just talk about it. At the top here, you see Suits. That was the first group I ever joined, and might be one of the strongest groups I ever joined. It is Avernia, Pain, Bocce Light, and Biscuit. We had the top US player, the top EU player, one of the best 2v2ers in the world, one of the best freestylers in the world. We had everyone Avernia was a great French player, same with Pain, best EU player ever. Bocce, best freestyler to ever do it. Light, one of the best US to ever play. Biscuit, best 2v2er, one of the greatest mobile players. This was honestly such a strong team, and the reason it broke up was because of some drama with a few players. I'm not gonna name their names because it was a while ago and it doesn't really matter anymore. But there were some people who think I don't like them who don't really like me anymore, which it doesn't matter because uh I don't hate them and I'm fine with that. Let's talk about PC players. The PC. Uh Fluff, Yaya, Cupid, Psycho. Fluff is the best player of all time, and I was having a great time playing under him and just having a good time playing with him. Yaya, he's a newer player who had a bunch of potential. Cupid, he's very, very old and a developer now. Psycho, also an older player who's just doing very good right now. He's just a great player to play with at one point. Now, we also have Egg, Wallet, Dami, and Seal. These are people that I couldn't put. I never had the team with, but I still wanted to shout them out because they were a huge part in me just playing my game and just playing in general was a fun time to play with them. Uh, let's talk about these are the three main tournaments I was in. So the BWL Masters Open was probably the best tournament in all of Blade Ball. There was one before that, the other 2v2 tournament that was supposedly very good, but that was one of the better uh, tournaments ever. I got second place on that, so only reason I sold was because I just wasn't locked in at the finals. I did amazing throughout the whole one. Team tourney was me and Light. We won that one. We cooked through everyone. It was a great one. Uh, we got the March through April 2026 2v2s. This is one that I also helped host. Same with Team Tourney and BWL. I hosted all these. I also played in them. March or April, it was a pretty fun tournament. Everyone had a good time and everyone played amazing. There's some people who think I don't like them or I hate them. I'm just gonna let you know I will never hate someone over Blade League. If you felt like I hated you, if you thought I didn't like you at one point, I promise you I didn't. I man, I might have thought you were weird at one point, but I never had real feelings over this game. Uh, if you played with me, if you ever went against me, I just want to say I love you. I met some people that I will actually never forget for the rest of my life, aka a few people such as Bachi, Light. Those people I will never forget for the rest of my life. And I'm actually so happy I got to meet these people. Bachi's my goat, by the way. Uh, so that's really my closing remarks. It's very simple. I'll see y'all. I'll still talk in BWL. I'll still talk in Orion. I just won't be really playing anymore. But it was such a fun ride. I don't believe I'll ever get back into the game. So yeah. Uh, thank you for playing with me, and I'll see ya.